Because we've already found a good schematic for a shotgun. At least like an uncommon one. And that's the best weapon schematic we've found so far. Large egg. Nice. I mean, here's the tower. It's got lots of sulfur around it. You've unlocked normal shotgun stuff in the tech tree, but you haven't gotten any high quality specs for it? Schematics for it? Yeah. Well, like, my highest priority so far has been dungeons. Because really what keeps you, like, from advancing is, like, the quality of tech you have. That's a cruel place to put a Lift Monk statue. Or just, like, crawl into the volcano. You'll be fine. Alright. I'm curious about this desert area. I think I see another waypoint down here. Hi, kitty. Are you meowing in the mic? We've got to enunciate. Meow. Yeah, you're a cute kitty. But no one knows that but me. It's an Anubis statue. I'm mildly concerned that I'm gonna run out of stamina and drop right on top of a pal I can't fight. Ooh, fruit. Tonic breath. Most of them are pretty mild. This is a cool place, though. Like, that would be a great place for a base. Here's the sulfur. I mean, already this is a much more beautiful desert than the desert we were at. Alright, I think we need to do some high-speed looking around. What is that? That looks like coal. Like, I also wouldn't mind coal as like a base thing, you know? Like we get, hey kitty, don't knock my drink off the counter. I see you. Trying to slap my stuff off the desk. He's just doing cat things. Yeah, I see you. And I really like this area. I think it's pretty. Some sulfur, but no iron. Like, I need two nodes close together. Like, if this sulfur was next to an iron or a coal, I would take it. There's some sulfur. There's got to be a good spot over here, right? Maybe down there? I need to breed my Digtoise with my Relaxosaurus. I can get an Anubis egg. There's a lot of combos. Yeah. I was actually kind of happy to experiment and just like see what I found, but I was curious about how to get the Anubis egg. Hey, that's coal. That's iron. Coal and iron. But what about sulfur? Like, since sulfur is used for gunpowder, I feel like that might be the most important mineral. Like, iron's pretty good. There's a lot of iron down there, but sulfur. Ooh. Hello, large egg. Huge dragon egg. Done. Alright. I'm having a hard time committing to our our forever home. Is that a dungeon? What have we over here? It is a dungeon. One we might spend a lot of time in if we have a base over here. Right? No? Are you not a dungeon? I feel betrayed. Alright, map-wise, what have we seen? Still a lot of area over here. Huh. Dungeon in training, right? One thing that worries me about like making improvements to the game is I feel like they could make some big improvements, like just altering the layout of the map a little bit. But previous games like say No Man's Sky was afraid to do that because they didn't want to destroy any bases somebody's built. They're like, we can't change how we made the maps, otherwise like we might ruin what you've made so far, even though we want to make the planets look a lot cooler. And I really hope they just go for it and make the world a lot cooler, even if it like might destroy like the odd base or two. I want the beach to be a cooler place. I don't mind having a base down here. But I think you're right. I think all like the cool clusters of materials are higher up. You start over and like it. Yeah, force wipe like Ark does. Like, yeah. Like it's not fun. And like maybe you could make like an opt-in, opt-out system. But like if the end result is making the game better, I'm kind of on board with it.
Yeah.
Like I'm not seeing any sulfur on the beach. Hi Bushi. Here's a sulfur. And a coal, right? You are coal, right? No, you're just regular stone. But you're coal, right? You're just stone. It's all stone. Although, base-wise, I could do a lot worse than this. Are you coal? You kind of look like coal. You're not coal. That looks like a big egg.
Yeah.
You don't think any coal looks like black turtles? Yeah, I remember seeing coal. But I could have swore stone looks slightly different than that. Maybe there's other stone models. And that's what's throwing me off. And maybe I'm just not meant to have, maybe I'm just not meant to have sulfur and iron at the same time. Sorry, I have to swim towards this waterfall. Because, you know, the rule of waterfalls, there has to be something cool behind it. Like, it can't just be a waterfall, right? Unbelievable. It's like they don't even know what they're doing. Game design 101. There's always something behind the waterfall. Every time, every waterfall. Had one job waterfall, right? Like, can you even call it a waterfall at this point? What's going on over here? Shipping containers. Anything cool in any of them? The answer's not really. Oh, what do we have over there? You could not attack the bird. I don't think I've ever been over here. What is this? Hello, fisher people. Oh, a pal tamer in our little fishing village like this? Well, care to purify your mind and body in the pyre? Tell us, brothers of the eternal pyre, the flame is a holy thing. Or to us. The pyre burns all to ash. It is as cruel as it is beautiful. Sorrow and anguish. And the love that begets them. All should be put to the flame. The words of the brothers of the eternal pyre, true friend. But not too long ago, the head priest changed, and now the new one's an elusive fellow. Him and his followers are up to something at the tower. They've been gone too long for a mere prayer. Okay. What you got? Got a gat? Grad cap? A fire arrow crossbow. Neat. Shotgun shells. Yeah, shotgun shells just cost money. It seems like the best thing to do is just, you know, buy everything you need. Is that the real meta? How many shotgun shells would I get for that? Just one? Let's double check that. Yeah, just one shotgun shell for that much. Okay, that's still pretty pricey. What have you got? Tomatoes. Right. I did unlock tomatoes, didn't I? Got any pal merchants over here? I feel like the village is not as bustling as I would like it to be. Ooh, there's a lift monk. That's bustling enough for me. Yeah, opening chests and selling gems and things that you find around. You have like 400k. You can buy your ammo for sure. Yeah, there we go. You there. You got cool things. I see you sell the fire guys. Can't remember if I own one of these, so I'll buy one. I did own one. Okay. What? Man, I'm bored. Huh? You're not from around here, are you? No matter. You can pass. Just don't get into any trouble, you hear? Do my job and guard the place. It's nothing to guard way out here in the sticks. Just following my contract to the letter. Supposed to stand here at the gate and that's it. What rotten luck getting assigned to some fishing village in the boonies. Yeah. I mean, that sounds great. Man, just like read a book. Enjoy your time. Meditate. Become one with nature. Like, that's exactly the kind of job I want now. But seriously, if I wanted sulfur and iron, could I get it here? Another lift monk. They're hiding these everywhere. Still haven't seen my dream home. Let's get up a little higher. Handing these fast travels out like candy. Here's a nice little iron spot. Oh, and reading. Day 29. Utilizing an inscription I found in some ruins, I managed to compress the size of PAL spheres even further, developing a method for remotely moving PALs. I can now also teleport the spheres themselves. This has made organization and managing my PALs so much easier. Isn't it hard to imagine that the ancients must have also moved and managed large number of PALs simultaneously? Cool. PAL logistics. Lore. Come on, this seems like a decent area for a dream home, right? Really, there's something like off to the side here. I haven't seen a new boss location in a while, or Alpha Pal. I don't know what you call like the big general pals. I've been calling them bosses. There's one at the top there, apparently. A couple peeks in these. There's sulfur, but it's not close enough to iron. Miss Quay, you have a pretty good interactive map for this if I would like it? Yeah. Might actually do that. That's probably on like Map Genie, right? Do I allow links? I don't think that's entirely necessary. It's IGN. There we go. Alright, so many things. Hide everything. I want mining sites. I mean, there's a few of them. There's the iron section. I think I saw one by the Anubis statue, but what about... sulfur? Seven ore, one sulfur. Question mark sulfur, okay. 9 sulfur. 8 sulfur. Like this ore and sulfur spot sounds like it's worth checking out. If I click on the pickaxe, it'll show you what's at the mining site. Yeah, I did. Thank you. It said over here we've got sulfur and ore. Mostly ore, some sulfur. Which I think was the mining site we saw a second ago. Yeah, there is a sulfur little kind of tucked away back here. Alright, it's pretty good, but these things are definitely going to get in the way of my pal's pathfinding. There was another place way up high. We're gonna go check that out. I think I saw some... It was 7 sulfur and 1 ore. I think that might be preferable. We've already got like the ore camp. Was it over here? Was. Like somewhere around here. We'll just scout it all out. See sulfur down there. incredibly dangerous areas. I almost got a level 50 shiny Fangalope down there. Like, he way out leveled me, but I was able to, like, blast him into the lava with a grenade launcher. Almost got him. So close. He died before I could catch him. We're going on an adventure, right? Alright. On this little island here, I see iron and sulfur. I think they're too far apart. I think my pals would definitely not be able to reach, and even if they could, they'd probably die a lot. Oh. Those guys are a little closer together. This really seems like a terrible place for a base, but I'm tempted to try. Let's go a little further this way. See if we can find a place that isn't, you know, certain death. Just like likely death, you know? Like, is that sulfur close enough to that iron? I don't think it is. Here we've got quite the iron party. All sorts of iron, no sulfur. Whoops. Where am I going? Pretty dangerous to fall in any crevice in a volcano. Should probably keep an eye on where I'm going. Alright, what about over there? I see iron. But I don't see any sulfur. Oh. This is just incredibly dangerous. Just almost never put the sulfur close to the iron. About right up here. If I was gonna have a secret base. This place looks great. See one bit of sulfur. Definitely a lot of fiery death. And possibly some game crashing? Nope, we're good. It's having a hard time calculating the amount of heat damage it wants to give me. I mean, I think we've seen pretty much the whole volcano at this point. Alright, we're consulting the map again. Nine sulfur up there. I think that's where I'm at, just about. It looks like a terrible spot. Okay. Everywhere up here looks like a terrible spot. Okay, what about over here? On the backside of the volcano. Yeah, there's all that sulfur. That's not bad. And if there was like one iron or one coal there, but there's iron right over there. It's real tempting to be here. I think maybe on this side. You might be able to find something cool.
Yeah. Nope.
Oh God! I'm going to die here in the most tragic way. There's some iron. Keep looking at it, hoping it's going to spawn in some sulfur as I get closer. But it's not. Just this jerk. Some iron over here. Is there a sulfur near it? No, just that jerk. We're getting there. This place is unique and weird enough that I feel like this is the spot. There's these glowing yellow spots, which I feel... Come on. Here, get me out of here.
What? What?
Like, what about here? Is there iron nearby? There's an iron and sulfur, I think. That's what that is, right? Just gotta make sure it's a mineable deposit, but I think I found my spot. Damn it, horse. Fix yourself. Like if I hit you? Oh, you lied to me. How dare.
Yeah. Nope.
I bet you're not real rock either.
Yeah.
It's an illusion. Whoops. So glad you didn't hit that guy. Get stamina. I didn't burst into flames. I thought I would. Didn't realize I was at 0 stamina with the bird. Hey, come on, these are sulfur deposits, right? I mean, it looks like sulfur, but it's really just all lies.
Yeah.
There are fire gobfins? Did I know that already? Alright, yeah, I see you. You're shiny. That's great. But I need sulfur too. Where have I explored? I just follow the trail. And I'll find more nothing. Like, I see sulfur here. That looks like a mineable sulfur. Yeah. Now, if only there was an iron, like, nearby. There's a jet dragon. It's a little concerning. There's an iron. None of these are real sulfurs. They're all fake sulfurs.